happening, everyone? Welcome back to my Horizon Forbidden West, mostly main mission playthrough. Let's see, where did we leave off last? On our last mission, we finished Cauldron MU, and I think with the main mission, we're still working our way to get Ether, which is one of the three sub-functions we need to kind of restore GAIA. Pretty sure that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have. Let's see. Quests. Kulrut. Yes, the SkyClan's challengers on their way. The Kulrut is ready to begin. To claim Ether, Aloy must ensure the competition succeeds. So, how far are we away from that? Scalding Spear. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's find a fire first. We'll just fast travel over there. Grab some supplies on the way. Actually, let's go ahead and change our outfit. It's been an episode or two. I feel like we got some... Ooh, yeah. Let's go with that. Apply look. Not bad. Looking pretty good. Alright. There's a fire over here.
Here I come.
There we go. Fast travel. I feel like it's been a minute since I played. I gotta get used to the controls all over again. Let's fast travel here. And here we go.
She's with us. Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Hikaru and Marshal Katalo await you within.
Alright, let's go. Memorial Grove. We are back.
The Kulrut should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Ether.
And Ether. I think I got that already, didn't I? I did. Hall of Heroes. Where am I going? I find this whole area to be a little confusing. I know there's like 2 rooms. I don't know. Throws me off every time. Is he back here? Where are you at? Oh, what's this? That's new. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, there we go.
This must lead to the arena.
Talk to Hikaru. Oh, this one's new. Outdoor exhibits, 7 of 18. To all guests of the museum, please remember to wear light protective clothing when visiting our outdoor exhibits. Dust, goggles, gloves, sunshades, and respiratory masks are available free of charge at the service desk near the corridor. The crater area has been scrubbed of all radioactive materials and is therefore completely safe. That sounds totally reassuring.
It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a
And
fighting
let's get
ring.
this. Ah, Tanak the Marshal. That's not really feeling this outfit. What do we got? It just seems too warm for where we're at. Let's go with this one.
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Oh, that's right. We
Yes.
had to blow up the
Takote
bulwark.
reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come from you.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo,
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
you will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
I think I'm ready. Let's go. Where will you be?
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to come to that. Let's go the arena.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the Ten. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Kulrut where they fell.
I am ready. Let's get
Let's
started.
get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the Ten. I'll see you when this is done. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might prove useful.
Too late. How are we doing on armor? Speaking of 17, 24. Could use some of that. Let's see. Blaster. Am I happy with those weapons choices? Let's go. Tirzalanga. No. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's do this. Spinthorn. The thing that I like about the Spinthorn, we'll swap it out for the Elite Rollcaster, is the drill spikes. I think it's the most powerful drill spike weapon in the game. Maybe one of the only drill spike weapons in the game. I'm actually hoping that Burning Shores has more drill spike ammo because it's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do knockdown damage. No, because knockdown damage is only damage that they take when they're actually knocked down. We'll do knockdown power. Yeah, that's good. Where are we at? Alright, where are we going?
Honor and strength.
This way.
Plain song honors your name.
Oh, thank you.
Ugh.
Not bad, I guess. Could be an awesome sports arena with the walls and crater and everything. Would totally see the game here, 10 out of 10. But bring in a hot dog stand and a lot more bathrooms. Also a roof and AC. Man, it's hot in here. It's not even noon. Jesus. Richie Davenport, Orlando.
This is a ceremony.
It will take more than courage.
Spirit of the
Oh, I guess I could have used this. Oops. Oh, here we go. Oh, do I need drill spike ammo? Let's see. I think I'm good. Let's just go. Let's do it. Oh,
Let
what's this?
Regala face our new marshals.
We won't let Regala
The Ten
take
stood
control.
firm.
Will not dishonor
Marshals
Hikari.
rise. This Kulrut take honor as a fallen marshal.
These people are amped up. They're ready to go.
There's Dakota. This thugs, of course.
Look, comrades. Easterner.
Didn't think
quite
the
a view.
Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
Halo don't care. Lucky. You're lucky this game's holding me back. Alright, where are we going?
Okay. Hikaro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
But we must hold. And look,
Yeah, alright.
we are not alone in this fight.
Dekka. Talk to Dekka. I thought that was Dekka.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
I'm sure. Do I have to use those? The heavy guns? Not a huge fan of them.
Dana! The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
I mean, all they have to do is take out a machine. That doesn't seem too bad.
Here they come!
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut!
Here we go. Those are terrible shots. I just...
Keep firing, Aloy!
No. Go away. Go away. Go away. These guns lasted for a long time. Bye. Grimhorn.
There's no machine through.
Ravager. Take you out. Yeah, we'll keep using some of these heavy guns to switch it up a little bit. Oh. Hey. I guess this is kind of like the spirit of the mission, is to use these things. It's kind of funny on like New Game Plus, like your actual bow and arrow is stronger than these things. Oh, that didn't hit. Stop telling me to fire the cannon. Come back for you.
Bring it down.
Whoa! Rolly guy. Hey. No. There we go. Get some. Rollerbacks, and they don't even do anything. Like, he wasn't really even attacking. Just kind of heavily armored. Seems like they would have sent them in first. Did I do it? Did I win? Oh.
That can't be all of them.
There.
Oh.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Hold the defenses!
Go!
Oh. Nice. I liked his face. That was like an oh shit face if I've ever seen it. I really feel like they should have just started with that, because their little siege outside the wall, like, it didn't, like, it wasn't a distraction. Because they just came this way anyway. Uh-oh. Slitherfang. I think I put a post out earlier today. I'm counting down my top 6, like, hardest
If I can draw that thing close,
enemies. Or I guess, like, hardest to fight. Assuming Apex variants.
Hey!
I think Slitherfang was today's number 5, I
This
think.
thing down and catch up to Regala. Hopefully the Tenants will fire a few shots from that ballista.
Let's freeze you. Oops.
Machines.
Alright, we got you frozen. Let's...
I'm in position. Let's bring this thing down.
Man, you are getting wrecked.
Finally. I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
But first, we get some goodies. Yeah, let's go back with these. Looks like it's mostly just berries. Got some machine muscle. That's always good. Health. Let's get him. Some good stuff there.
Champion, get to the team.
You okay?
Am I supposed to? I don't think I'm supposed to kill these people. I think I'm supposed to keep going.
Katalo!
Oh, she's pissed now.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your
You got
first
nobody
order
left.
is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it. Ether's below. What was this place?
Oh, what's this? WTH Perkins. Data corrupted. Ever partition the cluster without telling me again. We had power surges all over the place, including one in the main building at 8:31 p.m. Right when Director Cardori was heading out for the night. The Gold Mountain Hollow lit up from total darkness right as she walked by, and it scared the living shitballs out of her. She was pissed, dude. What are you trying to do? Get us all... Data corrupted.
There. That console.
Anything else down here? No. Oops. Wrong button.
Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Base. Got that. Not that way. Not that way. This way. How do I get out of here? Got you.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the 10 are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just... arrived.
It's amazing.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Ooh, I'm ready to go. I got tinkles. Let's go kill some machines.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life.
Oh, Kotallo, you all softy. We knew you'd come around.
Out of that. Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Hall of Heroes, we got that one. Superior Supply Cache. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Let's see. De La Hoya, there's one over there. Where do I go? This way? Nope, can't go that way. Can't go this way. New quest.
Walk in honor.
Let's get this one. Nope, it's up there.
Is that how Easterners behave?
I heard you got some fresh ink. What'd you do?
Took down a Ravager the last time I was out in the wilds.
How did you manage that?
Lucky shot.
Regala will strike.
Oh yeah? Which one?
Dekka.
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Or write them down.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Kavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Kavo is the last of my blood.
Joining the rebels.
What made Kavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Kavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
Last of your blood?
You said Kavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, The clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
Will Hikaru accept him back?
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
Will he listen?
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
Finding your grandson.
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
Oh, I would, Dekka, but this is a mostly main mission playthrough. So we gotta get Ether back to Gaia.
Let's go.
Good. This way.
Scratch that.
The outpost isn't far.
I selected the wrong option. We're going for it. New side quest, Blood for Blood. Dekka wants to find and convince her grandson, Cavo, to come home after he joined up with Regala's rebels.
Weapon over there I've had my eye on, but I'm still a few levels short.
Ridiculous acrobatics.
Don't hate, just because you don't have a glider.
You know, the rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is the soldier they took captive, Nakala. She's been their prisoner for some time now. She's my only lead to finding Cavo.
We'll get her back. And then Cavo too.
The outpost should be just ahead. You take point, I'll follow.
Oh. Where is it? Up here? I'm assuming it's up here.
Rebels. I need to get rid of their leader. Maybe then the rest will retreat.
They won't. That never happens. What do we got? A lot of chests. Where's all the people? Oh, oh, don't mind me. Nope, that wasn't me. I'll come back. Yeah. Who else we got? We got the bristleback.
No point using fire against that.
We got... anybody up here? Where's everybody at? This is like the most abandoned rebel outpost. Hello, I'm stealing all your stuff.
Get after her!
Who said that?
We should start over there.
Got one there, one there, one there. Oh, this guy. Oh, here's the leader. Let's see if we can take out the leader stealthily.
Am I the only one who saw that? Maybe we're just being jumpy.
Where'd the leader guy go? There's the leader, right? Is that him? Valor Surge, critical boost. Switch to sharp shot bow, switch to focused shot. Oh, we'll do advanced arrows. Go back, don't go anywhere. Boom. What else we got? Oh, I'm wasting my Valor Surge. Who else? There's one. There's that.
I know someone's out there. Got nothing.
Back up, Dekka. Move.
I'm with you, Aloy.
You can't see me. Let's see, we got that guy over there.
I'm with you.
Oh, let's take this guy out. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa. Take it easy. No. Your own machine betray you.
You're marked now.
You okay?
That's all of them.
Our
Not too
scout
bad.
said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
That's actually
Let's look
pretty
around.
efficient. Loot the outpost leader. Find the post that Nakala was tied to. There's the rebel leader. I don't want that.
Well,
Let's get you out of my way. Rebel key. Ah. Find a use for the key. Let me up.
not catch a break from this heat.
I'll rest here until you return. There. That's the post.
No Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
This way.
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone. Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
Oh, examine blood. Nope, not pick up rock. Examine blood.
Blood's dried. Someone was wounded here a while ago.
But not fatally.
Nope, don't want that.
Dead end.
No.
Or is it?
I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander.
Whoa.
Hey.
How'd you end up down there?
Some respect, please.
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
He has turned to the dark side.
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
Side quest there is complete-ish.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll report into the Grove.
Let's go find Dekka. Did we grab everything? I feel like we did not. Ancient valuables. Grab some stuff here. And since we started this side quest, I feel like we've got to see it through, so we'll find Dekka. Skydrifter. Is there a fire pit somewhere? What's that? Oh. Well, we definitely want to do that.
artifacts from dead soldiers.
Completed Rebel
I should return them
Outpost,
to the Grove.
Shining
By
Waste
chance.
South. Alright, so now we need to meet Dekka at Fall's Edge. There's not really a good path to get there. Let's go ahead and just wrap this one up, and then we'll go back to Dekka.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Hello,
I hear
rumor
the
friend.
rebels want you dead, Outlander. But I know someone who might be willing to teach you some of their fighting techniques. His name's LaRocca. He trains the soldiers at Scalding Spear, just west of here. Don't think he'd mind seeing the champion in action.
Maybe I'll pay him a visit if I'm out that way.
New melee pit, Scalding Spear. Kind of curious what other people think about melee pits.
Race isn't over yet.
Race?
Whoa.
Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
I think, I mean, personally, I think the melee in this game is, I don't know, one of the weaker parts of it. I'm not a huge fan. I think some of the melee pits are fine, but I don't know. They get kind of, they could be a little difficult.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north.
Gotcha.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Zoe in the background.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, he tells me that our savior needs our help after all. Who am I to refuse?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Stone doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to GAIA.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast
So
as we
Asurum.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams
He's
already.
a Nora.
Well,
Zoe is
while you've been off
Utaru.
gallivanting
Katalo
around,
is Tanakh.
I've been working with GAIA to find out more about the land gods.
Basically got
So
somebody
from
from
where
every
I'm
tribe.
standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
very angry one.
Alright, let's get Ether back to GAIA. We'll finish that mission.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Thank you.
When you're ready, please merge Ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Uh-oh. It's always something.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. But it is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Eleuthia?
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could it be the Zeniths?
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
About the transmission.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Well, that's confusing. I'll investigate.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
That's what friends
We'll wait for you at the west
for.
exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Completed main quest, the Kulrut. And we have a new main quest, which is Cradle of Echoes. Oh, ghost level up 75. If you can't tell, I play this game a lot. I feel like ghost level 75 is pretty high.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
I don't know.
Looks like this
Let's get through
room's
some dialogue
changed.
first.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, GAIA, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. I should
Let's go farewell.
Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. I overheard that Varl and Erend are to accompany you on a mission. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with you.
This is the way. Alright, so let's see. Main quest, GAIA has picked up a distress signal seemingly sent by Eleuthia, another of her missing subordinate functions. With help of Erend and Varl, Aloy must investigate. And then I think... yeah, I think I'm kind of locked into that mission right now.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Thank you. Anything else? Let's go talk to Zoe for a little bit.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Companions.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Well, I'm a badass, so... companions?
So you've been talking to GAIA?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Well, companions.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
You're training.
What are you up to?
GAIA was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
You're training.
I see you've settled in.
GAIA did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
There's plants everywhere. Ish. The Zeniths.
Did GAIA tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least. And heartbreaking. That such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Yeah. The Utaru. Oh wow, out there. The neighbors.
So,
your neighbors.
How does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
You and the chorus.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
What's
That's
the
what
deal?
happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
Casualties from the Red Raids.
Couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
Fighting the Karja.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, damn.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Go back, and then farewell.
Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of GAIA's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
Alright, got a little bit more of Zoe's backstory. Actually, I feel like there's probably a good bit of that dialogue I've maybe never gone through before. I kind of want to go back and get Katalo's. What's over here?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Let's see. Place pendant.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
What's this?
My
Examine
old
spear. Oh yeah.
Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
It does.
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Is it in Zero Dawn where you get a trophy for destroying dummies? I think that's one of the trophies you get if you want to get platinum. Let's see. What is... I guess this way. Oh no, that's out. Do I have drones? I don't think I have any drones, but I haven't hit that part yet.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
GAIA, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already.
New collectible survey drones.
It seems like there are more out
drone
there.
modules. I think I have some of these.
Okay, data modules in.
Completed survey drone, No Man's Land. The Dry Urn. That might be it. Yeah. I haven't gotten too many of those. I guess we'll see what GAIA has to say.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
Question about subordinate functions. Oh, wow, okay. Ether, even though we already got Ether.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Ether.
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. One in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there.
Demeter.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard
up. The missing subordinate functions.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species.
Artemis.
Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Yeah, we know that.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic.
I think we heard this part already.
And unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
Poseidon.
So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed. But I must warn you, like the others, Poseidon is lost and frightened. It may have taken measures to protect itself.
I'll be careful.
Companions.
How's Kotallo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be.
Companions?
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods, in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it.
Companions.
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data,
those two are
Zoe
cute.
discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
Uh-oh.
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Companions.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus, after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
I love Erend. I love all the characters in this game. They're all pretty great. About the old world. Oh my gosh. This place.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Elizabeth.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there.
Yeah, they were besties,
exchanged
right?
Greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia.
Zero Dawn.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. All working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Old World Discoveries.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too.
Yeah, I mean, the moral of the story is like, we all just hate Ted Pharaoh.
So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project.
So that
And it
was
spent the last 1,000 years in
the
isolation.
Frozen Wilds DLC.
I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about.
Old World Discoveries.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
This place.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
Oh, so that's the survey drones. We'll go back, and time to go.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
Alright, that was a lot of dialogue to get through. Do I want to go back and talk to Katalo?
In a way.
I'll catch up with Katalo later. Workbench. Let's see if I've got any overrides. Fanghorn override. Scrapper override. We'll get you. Wide Maw. We'll get you. And for this we need Plowhorn primary nerve. So we still need some parts there. And everything is on hold. So when we pick up next time, we'll go ahead and do Cradle of Echoes. But I guess we'll go ahead and end this one here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time.